Hey guys, Daily here, and welcome back to Let's Play Castlevania Symphony of the Night. In the last episode, we fought our way, through... We went to the library and got the... Ow, bird. We got the bird. They flipped us the bird. No. We got the Jewel of Open from the... Hold on. There, right. We got the Jewel of Open from the librarian. We got the Jewel Knuckles, which are letting us kick some serious patoot. It's not that I don't swear, it's just sometimes I like the euphemisms instead. We get a cutlass. Like I said, we got one of those as a random drop earlier. Not that big a thing. We died fighting a giant spiked ball in the chapel, and now we're here. Oh, and we beat the hippogriff. And now we are basically... this is, I guess, still technically part of... Well, it doesn't say, but this is actually the castle keep, I guess. Flea Rider. Yes. This is the only game where they actually ride on instead of being carried, I think. And they are really annoying. But we can just kill these guys pretty easily. Couple of hits, or, if we get a crit, even better. Here we are in the castle keep. And so if we come up here... Yes. Well, first of all, if we go over here... Yes, we can get... the Tyrfing. Which, let's see... Tyrfing. I think it's a two-handed sword. No, it's a regular sword. It's a cursed sword. It's got no attack. And as far as I can tell, it has absolutely... there is no reason to ever use it. The red rust, at least, even though it's got, it lowers your attack sharply, it curses things. But as far as I know, the Tyrfing does nothing. So, right. And that, of course, was the warp point. So out here, you might have noticed as we were making our way through that there was something this way. Also, these guys actually drop turkeys occasionally. If you punch out the bird, you get a turkey, a roast turkey, which is just kind of, yeah. But, things happen. Let's see. Ow, jerk. Come on. It's pretty rare, I guess, but they do occasionally drop turkeys. Just, ow, stop it. Just die. Ow, really? Die. Just die, 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 die. Die, 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 die. Ugh, I hate these birds. They are... These guys make it so hard to move around. But, at least we can kill them. And here we get... the Leap Stone! It lets you double jump. And as you can see, your cape briefly turns into bat wings, which is pretty amusing. But we have now done everything we can do out here. So, we could go to the library. And of course we have these things here, which is kind of interesting. But... right, we don't really have anything else we can do out here. So we could go to the library, or we could go, there's one other place we can actually go right now, and I think that is where we want to go. Because while there are things we could do in the library, we'd have to stop halfway through, and that's just not really worth it. So, you warp. Now, unlike in other games, you cannot choose where you warp to. You just warp where, you warp wherever. So, not going to deal with that right now. So we warp to, basically you warp in a set sequence, one to the next. So, like I said, we could go to the, we could go... Oh, and see, it's raining out here again. That's cool. We could go to the library, but there's no real reason to. So, since we're here, I'm going to fill out part of the outer wall we didn't fill out last time. Let's see. And I'm going to stop by the save point just so that I don't die. Because getting knocked around by those birds kind of did some damage. Okay, I'm full up on hearts. Alright, yes. So, while we were here, the last time we were here, we actually pretty much forgot, like, a portion of, as you can see, I forgot a portion of the outer wall. So we might as well head down that way, since we're going there. Okay, let's see here. Oh, right, now I've got the leap stone, I can jump up here. Not that there's a real point, but hey, it's something to sell. We head down here. And of course, that guy's gone, and we can just sort of avoid the Medusa heads. They're really not that big a deal. Oops. Come down here. Ow, jerk. But hey, they drop money. And we come down here. And as you can see, this bird will make a nest. If you come here enough times, as near as it will lay eggs, the eggs will hatch, and then you will see tiny birds. Oh, good. Sometimes this texture doesn't load and all you see is the water. But as you can see, there is somebody out there on the lake. And that will be important much later. So, we go up. I said we go up. I love how the weather effects. They're just really, really cool. So, hey, money. So we're gonna have to go back through the bit of the marble gallery again, and we're gonna go to the main clock tower, it's not the clock tower, the main clock room. There is one thing that calls it the clock tower later in the game, but it isn't the clock tower. There is another area that is labeled the clock tower. So yeah. Gonna stick with that. Ow. Right, because I took off the mirror cuirass. Now the thing is that, see, I'm not taking any damage from turning to stone. Ha. Ow. Really? Jerk. There we go. I'm not taking any damage from turning into stone, but if you get hit again while you are petrified, you will take double damage. I mean, not from the skulls. The skulls don't really damage you, they just petrify you, but really? Oh, this guy is really getting on my nerves. Right. Okay, fine. Since I really suck so much, let's just set up the mirror cuirass and... yeah. And now we go back to the silver plate. There we go. Yeah. This game? I mean, I'm not as good at this game as some of the others. I haven't played it as much. I only just really got it. But it's a fun game, and I do enjoy it. So. And I really love the jewel knuckles. Okay then. I can do that. Cool. So, yeah, and of course, you know, we've got the backtracking because this is a Metroidvania. And it doesn't, unlike a lot of others, it doesn't actually have any real sequence breaks that I know of. Now, the thing is that you can you can go all sorts of places, but some of them are not, you still have to, you know, get around, and some of them are not places you want to be. Like, we really, really don't want to go down through the floor here just yet. There's a lot of things down there. I mean, we totally can, but there's a lot of things down there that would be a pain in the neck for us. And now we do want the stopwatch. it's kind of important to have the stopwatch. And I will show you why. So, you know, move along. The stopwatch isn't really that useful, except where, I mean, as a sub-weapon, in my opinion, because not everything gets frozen by it. No, I actually do want the stopwatch for once. It's a thing. Okay. Alright, so we come through here, fight the flea men. Yeah. I love these clocks. They look so neat. Okay. Alright, so the first thing we want to do is use the stopwatch. There we go. And now, see now that we can double jump, we can come up here. And we get the Alucard shield, a heart max up, the Alucard mail, and the Alucard sword. The Alucard gear is basically cheap knockoffs of your... crud. Okay, so this thing opens every other minute, basically. See how it's 1:15 right now? We've been playing 1 hour and 15 minutes. When it goes over to 1 hour and 16 minutes of actual playtime, this will open back up and we can get through here. So we're just going to have to sit. But the Alucard gear, on its own, it's basically cheap knockoffs of the Alucard gear we started out with. If you put all of it on together, though, you get your status changes to Alucard, all in lowercase letters, and you get a massive, massive boost to your luck. In fact, let's show it off. So yeah, you can see my defense went down to 7 with the Alucard mail. With the jewel knuckle, we put on the Alucard sword, and the knight shield we put on the Alucard shield. Seriously? Dude, Alucard shield. Okay, now you see my attack is 19 and my defense is 5, but my status is Alucard, and I get a 30-point boost to my luck. That can be really, really nice if you're grinding for something that you want. I'm not... No, Alucard mail also needs to come off. Back to the silver plate. Thank you. Yeah, that does a lot better. You see my attack is 29. So, yeah, I mean, if you're grinding for, say, the Chrysogrim or various other high-level rare drops, you might want to try that. You know, be careful, because of course you have no defense, and it will take you longer to kill things, but it's something to keep in mind. So, ow, Skellerangs, they can be a problem. So yes, we are in Olrox's quarters, and Olrox, of course, was created in this game. It is a mistransliteration of Orlok, or Orlox, which is a adaptation of Orlok, Count Orlok being, of course, the vampire from Nosferatu, which was based on... It was a movie made based on Bram Stoker's Dracula without the permission of Stoker's wife or the Stoker estate. She was in charge of the Stoker estate. She wanted the whole thing destroyed, but people smuggled it out, and so we have it. Okay, watch out for this gentleman. Just come up here, go really fast. Yeah. You don't want to fight that guy. Now in here... 1, 2, 3... Ow! Dang it. I'm not very... I'm not good at backdashing. So, just, but get in a few hits and then get out of his way. We get this guy, and then this guy. Ow. Really? Just keep hitting him. Yeah, you'll take some... And, if you stay crouched, he won't get you with that last throw. And yeah, we took a lot of hits, but there's a reason for it. We come through here... and through here, And this is the warp room I use most out of this game. The goat head warp room. And here we are in the horse. So, we're going to come out of here, and I'm going to save, and of course, get my health back up so that I can go right back through those guys. And then we get to move on to an entirely new area that has some very nice stuff in it. I may or may not get said very nice stuff. Well, I'll get the very nice sub-weapon, but we'll deal with that. So, okay, saved. And, because we really, really don't want to risk getting killed by blade or hammer there. And losing all of our progress. But yes, once you open up that warp room, you will use it constantly. Because the goat head room is right in the middle of the castle. And it is located very near a bunch of things that you will want to be with. So, open it up as fast as you can. There's actually a lot of... we're really just passing through Olrox's quarters right now. A lot of it we cannot do until, well, basically soon, well, until we get through the next area, really. There we go. Come on. Ha! There we go. A level up is always, well, that's one way of handling it. See, he's moving slow, but he's not frozen. Sometimes they freeze. Still, it did sort of make it, and it uses a lot of hearts, so, come across here, and the sword will only sort of, it won't really notice you. And then we can come through here as fast as possible. And now, we are in a whole new area. Welcome to the Colosseum. I love this place. I love the music this place has. So, there's all sorts of places we can go. I'm actually gonna just... And of course, here we've got, I'm gonna save, because there are things here that can hand us our ass in a top hat, really. So, save, the whole save early, save often thing really is important. Because, yeah, okay. So, come on. Yeah, these guys can actually be quite nasty. Okay, yes, I do want this thing. And I'll, trade it for that. I don't really want the... No, let's go with you. There we go. I don't want the holy water, and we'll kill you, and I definitely don't want the dagger. I think that's a nasty trick. Because if you go through here getting every sub-weapon as it, drops on you, well, suddenly you are stuck with the dagger because everything else has faded away. So, yeah, Rebound Stone is pretty nice, so we'll stick with that. And yes, I'm saving again. I often do that bit, like, after practically any room, just because this place has some really, really nasty enemies. But, okay, so we kill through here, and of course you see there in the background, ow. Oof. Dang it. Ha! There we go. Now, the first time rats. The last time I played through here, since this is a second playthrough according to the memory card, he dropped a very, very powerful stat boosting item called the Ring of Varda. It basically makes the game a joke. I have been known, and, there's something wonderful about being a combat monster in this game. We'll see if he drops it. And here we have the Blood Cloak. That replaces our cloth cape, and, yeah, well-made but shabby looking becomes, converts damage to hearts. It also does up our defense, and that's very nice. So, yeah, come on. Yeah, this lady, just keep trying to get her, if you can. Put her down and... Ow. You gotta watch that you don't walk into that guy's, Ow. Come on. Okay, let's see. Nope. No Ring of Varda. That was... I mean, really, that sort of thing is highly unlikely. I could try grinding, but honestly, there's no reason to do that, so... No Ring of Varda this time. But seriously, I killed him like once and the Ring of Varda dropped, and that was kind of hilarious. Okay, so we've saved again. As I'm slowly filling in a lot of this. I'm going to fill in basically all the map here. And then, basically... Come on. If you do it right, you can kind of get her stun locked, but obviously I'm not doing nearly as well at that as I would like. Come forward. Good. Ow. Come on. Come on, yeah. This. So yeah, this Coliseum is like part torture chamber or something. It isn't just a gladiatorial arena, as you can see. And of course that behemoth down there, of course, he's from Rondo of Blood. He chases you through level 2, I believe. Come on. Yeah, her name and everything else is Nemesis. In this, she's Hunting Girl. Okay, so we come across here. Be careful, because you can fall. If you don't jump, you will fall. Ah! Dang it. Yeah, just be very careful and, oh. Yeah, that's the problem with this room, is that one guy will, he will hit you and knock you out of here. So, yeah, just, spam your heart weapon. Aha, there we go. I got a level up at least. Yeah, see what I mean about, save early, save often? Because you can wind up very, very dead. Okay, that was just bad. That's just... There, die. Stop annoying me. Okay, so, the next thing we're gonna do is now we come through here very carefully. Ooh, watch out. Yeah, remember this guy? I'm just gonna stand back here and, yeah. Just hit him with those and, there we go, and there he died. But yeah, those guys are still a pain, especially with as little health as I've got. Luckily, we come over here, and we've got... Yay. We get to save and get healed, which is important. So if we come up here... And here, of course, we have my favorite sub-weapon in the game, the lightning ring. Also, this leads back to the chapel. So that's a thing. Alright, now we're going to go back down here. Careful, because this room is, yeah, you see why this room is... And that can happen. Yeah, if you... Good God. Yeah. Yeah, I might die. In fact, there's a very good... Yes, I probably would have died. That room is nasty. But there is something really good at the end of it, so, we're gonna keep trying. But yeah, that room is bad. And this is why I save all the time. What I keep getting hit with was the shots from the skeleton gunman. Oh, ow. Dang it, just die. Ah! And of course, when you get knocked back out of the room, everybody resets. So, let's try this again. In fact, I will come back to that. Let's see if I can't get a little extra, We'll go the other way. We gotta come back this way anyway, so, yeah. Let's see. Checking. Okay. Right. So, if we head this way, we'll still run into things like this guy with his owl. Luckily, if you just sit there and start punching, he'll die pretty fast, just like the Plate Lord. And the owl doesn't have a chance to hurt you either. Of course, if you kill the owl first, the knight starts mourning the owl, and you can get a few free shots in. If you kill the guy first, the owl will sort of freak out and try and kill you. So kill the owl first. And then that's a grave keeper. I think, yeah, I don't know. And the green tea, that's sake. In the original Japanese, that's sake. They just decided to make it green tea because, yeah. You know how the video games were at this point in time. So, okay, we got all of that. So now I'm gonna save again because that room can kill me very, very quickly. Yeah, the thing to do is get in, stay crouched, jump only when that armor lord hits you, tries to hit you with the ground shockwave. Other than that, stay crouched so that they cannot get you. Yeah, just stay down and... Really? Well, that was interesting. Stay down, good. Down, 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 down. Oh, crud. I hate these guys. Yeah, just keep whacking him. Good, good. Okay, now down and... yeah. Okay! That was something else, wasn't it? So we're gonna use... we're gonna use our grapes. I probably don't need healing, but a little of it just makes me feel better. Because, of course, I mean, there are no more enemies in here. Plus, you get $1,000, which is also very nice. But yeah, that's some kind of nasty stuff. So, we go back in here, we save. There we go. Yes, save again. And we're going to go for a boss fight. Normally, I'd fill out the rest of this place before I did so, but I want to leave through this side anyway. So what I will do is just, seriously? I managed to jump through? Sometimes I just amaze myself. So yeah, if we went up that way, it would lead around and over to the other side. But I don't want to do that. I want to basically go fight this boss. And hope I won't die.
Who are you? Open Hell's Gate. Come forth, my servants. The scent of your blood. You're a Belmont. Crush this flea who invades my castle.
Okay, meet the Minotaur and the werewolf. I am going to basically spam the living daylights out of my out of my lightning ring. Because these two can really, really screw you up. I love the lightning ring for a reason. Oh, wow. So yeah. That was fun, wasn't it?
I'm certain that was a Belmont. So he says he's the lord of this castle.
Yep. And we get a life max up. Whew. That was fun. Yeah. So yes, there's not a lot of strategy. I mean, you can try and... yeah, I deliberately do that. Honestly, since I've filled out so much, I'm not going to bother. So the left shoulder button turns you into mist. You have to be facing, or pushing towards whatever you want to go through. Right. Okay, so skeleton blades, blade soldier, blade master. Blade masters... you may remember these guys giving me some trouble in Harmony of Dissonance. They don't jump quite as much here, unfortunately. But we killed them, so that's good. Okay, and of course here we are, and as you can see, we have filled out almost all of the Colosseum. I'm going to leave that bit undone because I really, really don't want to mess with it right now. I'll get it when we come back, because we're going to come back through Orlox's quarters a lot. A lot. So, we finished all that off. We can go to... well, we can go lots of places now. What do we need to do? Right, actually, we need to get to the library. So I think this is a good time to use a library card. We have 2, and I don't really use them all that much. So, here we go. And I'm going to run for a little more length today because we're not actually that close to a save point.
What can I
So,
do for you?
we'll
I'm
sell
interested
this
in this.
guy a bunch of gems.
Like you. Like you. Like you.
Okay, so we sold him all of our gems, and now we will
I'm
buy.
interested in this.
Let's see what we can buy. I mean, we've got a significant amount. Don't bother buying any of the... And I'm not going to borrow with... Let's see, I could get the iron shield. We picked up the shield rod, which is actually really useful in a lot of ways. You know, let's see. Is anything we've got? Okay, the diamond plate. The diamond plate would, you know, it's either that or a bunch of potions. I'll just buy potions. That's how I tend to roll, you know me. So, let's see, actually, let's, see, no. Okay, okay. So I can get 6 of those, and 1 regular potion, and yeah, we're good for a while. I like potions. I really just find it easier often to do. So, now that we've got the, as I said, I could, you know, head for the save point, but there really aren't any in the library, and we don't have that much left to do. So, we'll go for a little extra length. Really, guys? So, just die. All of you die. So, yeah, I mean, eventually I will get my butt up there. Just stop fighting me. Really? Ow. Would you just, both of you, die? Okay. Let's see, silver plate, okay. So, let's re-equip my shield, though. Now, the shield rod, which I will show off at some point later, it has a special attack, basically. Really? Really again? Let's see. There we go. Yeah, this guy is a corpse weed. He spits poisonous stuff at you. We're okay. Oh, right, there actually is a save point. It's right here. So, honestly, I guess, yeah, I'll call it here for now. And next time, we will finish off the library and see what we can get, where we can go, and what we can do with the thing we get here in the library. So thank you for joining me for, Symphony of the, Let's Play Symphony of the Night, and I will see you guys next time. Have a great evening. Goodbye.